Hello, hello. Hello, everybody. I'm just going to give a few minutes for more people to join me. If you can hear me clearly, give me a thumbs up. Hi, hi. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you for joining. Hello. If you can hear me clearly, just give me a thumbs up so that I know we have good audio. Right. So, hello everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Adesola Arugundade, and I'm the Digital Marketing Manager at the Tony Elumelu Foundation, Africa's leading philanthropy empowering entrepreneurs. Today, we're going to be having an exciting conversation with Wizkid. I'm pretty pumped about it. We're going to be talking to him about his life as an entrepreneur. He's the CEO of Starboy Entertainment, and I cannot wait to hear the gems that he has to drop for us. So very quickly, I'm going to try to pin what we're talking about today on the screen so that when new people join in as well, they can just constantly know that this is what our conversation is about. So, let's talk about Wizkid, my superstar guest. The world sees him as a great musician, a record label boss, and everything, and we also see him as an entrepreneur. So, this is an opportunity for us to see how he's able to balance that life, how he's able to thrive as an African entrepreneur. And yeah, so I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to add Wizkid in a couple of minutes, but before I do that, I want to set some house rules for everybody that is watching. Hello, everybody. So, house rules. The first one is please let's keep this positive. We want this to be as impactful as possible. So, no negative comments, none of that. We don't need that energy here. Secondly, keep an open mind. And, this is an opportunity for you to learn some business tips and tricks. And so I want you to keep an open mind and grab as much information as you can grab. Also, thirdly, this is also an opportunity for me to announce to you that you can get $5,000 of seed funding, seed capital. And all you have to do is just apply to be a TEF entrepreneur. Go to www.tefconnect.com and you can get that started. So I'm going to join with kids now. I'm going to accept him now because I can see his request. Okay, so while we are waiting for him to join, if you have any questions for him, please drop them in the comments before the end of the session. So Wizkid is joining us in a couple of minutes. Hey Wiz, how are
Hi,
you
Mama.
today?
How are you? Good, thank you.
I'm great. Thank you so much for joining us on the TEF Live series.
Thanks for
Have you
having
had a
me.
good day?
Yeah, I've had a pretty stress-free day. How about you?
Oh, that's fantastic. That's very good
Mm.
to hear. So
Yeah,
we're
how
going
are
to be
you? How was
taking
your day?
my day was it was pretty hectic, let me not lie, but game face on, we keep pushing.
Facts. We move now.
Yeah, we move. So we're going to be taking a dive into your life as an entrepreneur, a millennial, and of
Mm,
course as a superstar.
mm,
Okay? I feel like this conversation is important right now because the world and Africa specifically is full of so many entrepreneurs, and this is an opportunity for them
100%.
to learn how they can sort of move their entrepreneurship journey forward. One of the things we do here at the Tony Elumelu Foundation, of course, is to empower young African entrepreneurs. We have the TEF entrepreneurship program that gives people up to $5,000 of seed capital, as well as mentorship, networking, training, so many things are involved. And this is an opportunity for them to also connect with our network and get those tips from you directly, like directly from you.
Yeah, great, great,
Yeah.
amazing. Good.
So let's get started. Being one of the greatest and most successful artists globally, what can you tell us the story of you taking your craft to the world?
Um, Me taking my craft to the world. There's not, there's not much story behind that. Like the story is just the fact that I decided myself that I wanted to be excellent and in being an amazing artist at first. Secondly, I don't joke with my craft. I try as much as possible to elevate my music, my sound, my business, every time that I get. So I guess if you stay amazing at your work and you stay great at what you do, the world will definitely gravitate towards you. So I believe that's pretty much what has happened with my music and my business so far. So
Okay, okay,
yeah,
yeah. I
just
think that
hard
Starboy
work,
Entertainment.
persistence.
Don't worry. I think Starboy Entertainment is one of the biggest labels. Can you tell us about starting up that brand and that business?
Wow, I remember I started that business with my friends, Mute, Zay, and Malik Berry. We literally started that in my living room. uh, we didn't even have much. I don't even remember how much we had altogether, but I know we decided to just do a photo shoot that same day after we spoke about it, and we just went for it, man. We were so determined in what we were about to do, because that was the first time a record label was gonna start in Africa with just producers signed on the label. So it was definitely something very different,
Yeah.
and I just want to thank my brothers for believing in me and trusting me enough.
Believing and taking that leap of
Believing
faith
in
with
me.
you. I think it's very
Facts,
important
facts,
for you to,
100%.
if you have like an idea for a business or for a brand, it's important for you to just start. And you might not
Facts.
have much, you might not, but as long as you have the right support, it's definitely very important for you to just take that leap of faith. I love that you said that. So, as a millennial entrepreneur, you're a millennial. What are some
Okay.
of those tough lessons? What are some of those tough lessons that you learned when you were starting that have shaped you to be the entrepreneur that you are today?
Oh wow. Never to take no for an answer. When I started, I was the youngest person making music. Basically, everywhere I went to, I was pretty much the youngest person in the room. So I just never took no for an answer, and I was just always determined. So that has really helped to shape me into a man that I am right now. I don't take no for an answer. If I think about anything, I go for it. Yeah, man.
I love that. I love that. I think that there's often this external pressure on young entrepreneurs, right?
Mhm.
For you specifically, has that ever been an issue for you? This external pressure to constantly have to prove yourself.
Um, that fuels me, more than anything in the world because I love it when people underestimate me. So, because I come there and I show you that I can, so it fuels me a lot.
Awesome. I love that. I love that. So I'm getting some great tips. Never take no for an answer when you walk
Yeah.
into a room. And also, always just use the external pressure as additional fuel to push yourself. I love
Right.
that. So I got an interesting question about mentorship. First off, do you have mentors? Do you have any mentors?
Of course, I do have mentors, man. Mr. Tony is my mentor, so I think everyone knows that. That's my mentor. That's Big Daddy right there. Yeah, yeah, man.
Yes. Yeah, shout out to Mr. Tony Elumelu. So what
Hmm.
business tips have you gotten from your mentor or others around you?
Well, business tips is always be open minded. Always keep your ears to the ground. You never know where a good business is gonna come from. So I always listen to everyone. I pay attention to everything. I try to process everything more than once. Try to take my time before I make decisions. And yeah, I've learned to just be diligent, with my work. So yeah, big shout out to
Okay, okay.
people that I look up to.
Nice. Tell us about a day in the life of Wizkid as a businessman. Those business decisions. Just tell us about a day in
As
your life.
a day in my life, I wake up, I get on the phone, talk to my family, check on family, my mom, my sisters, I work. This is my studio. I can set up the studio everywhere.
Oh,
So
nice.
that's a day in my life. I'm always working, man. Can never catch me not working. When I'm not working, I'm spending time with my family, my kids. I love them so much. Yeah, so that's pretty much day in my life.
Oh, that's so sweet. So when we were talking earlier, you had mentioned that when you started out, you didn't really have much to start with, except for like your
Hmm.
boys who were just ready to take that jump with you. And I guess I have a,
Yeah,
a hypothetical question for you. If you had $5,000 where you were starting up, like let's say you were not Wizkid, the
yeah,
Starboy who made
yeah.
Starboy Entertainment, you were just like
Okay.
hustling on the streets, and somebody's like, "Oh, here's $5,000 for you." How would that have impacted your life?
Oh wow, $5,000. Especially from where I'm coming from, Ojolek Basuri area, man, that was a lot back in the days, man. Give me 5K, I'll start a business for sure. I'm never going broke again. With 5K, it depends on where I'm at and what circumstances or what country I'm at, but I'm definitely not going broke again. I started with less than $5,000 my whole career as Wizkid, I used to go to the studio. I remember we used to pay like 20,000, 20K to record, and I still didn't even have all that money.
Wow.
Yeah, so trust me, 5K, anytime you give me 5K at that time, I definitely would have turned it into something else. Flipped it,
Yeah.
quick.
Like I totally agree with you. Having funding is like very, very important. In terms of talent, how do you find the right people to be a part of your business or a part of your team? For example, Starboy Terry, like how do you find the right talent?
It's crazy how me and Terry met. It was just off of Instagram. It was nothing like I didn't know him, I didn't know his family or anyone told me about him. He literally did a remix of my song, and I could just tell that he's talented. That was pretty much how we met. And everyone I've really worked with, it's always been just being in the right place at the right time, having mutual friends. Yeah, pretty much that's it. But I know once I hear something that is amazing, I would never ever turn my back on it. That's why I am.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. Also, like being able to identify that this is talent is very, very
Yes,
important.
very,
Yeah.
very, very, very important. Very, very important.
Awesome. What is the ultimate vision for Starboy Entertainment as a business?
As a business, as a brand, Starboy Entertainment is not just gonna be doing entertainment. We're branching out into loads of businesses. Um, we're working on some amazing projects right now that we're going to be unveiling before the end of the year. Um, and I have some amazing projects with UBA as well that we've been working on for like two years now, and I'm so happy we're going to be launching before the end of the year. So we're doing a lot, man. We're here not just for the entertainment business, for just business in general. Yeah.
I love that. I can't wait. I can't wait. What do you think? Um, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, great. So what do you think of the entrepreneurship trend on the continent right now? Like I said when I started, a lot of people are hungry and there's so many entrepreneurs. So what do you think? What are your thoughts on that trend on the continent right now?
Um, it's amazing that we have internet as well, which has really helped a lot of small businesses. And that's one of the most amazing things that has happened to this generation, I would say, because you can literally start a business from anywhere. Once you know what people demand and supply, you can demand, you can do whatever off of your phone. So that's one of the biggest advantage that we've had.
Yeah,
I'm so happy that a lot of small businesses, a lot of people are actually like from Africa are getting recognized through just Instagram, social media, and
yeah.
getting their glories and stuff. So from fashion designers to tech guys to the musicians to everybody, like it's been a very amazing, it's an amazing time to be born,
It
basically.
is. It
Yeah,
is.
yeah, yeah,
I feel like there hasn't been a better time for anybody who
definitely,
wants to be an entrepreneur to become an entrepreneur.
one thousand
It's like,
percent. I agree.
yeah,
I
yeah.
agree.
Okay, so finally, do you have any final words of motivation for our TEF entrepreneurs?
Oh, final words of motivation is just stay focused. That's one of the biggest thing that I've learned to do with my work, because it's easy to get carried away by things around you. It's cool to pay attention, but it's very amazing to stay focused at what you do and believe in what you believe in. And yeah, never take no for an answer, man.
Cool.
Yeah, man.
So, Wiz, do you have any questions for us, or would you like to say anything else?
I would just like to, say a big shout out to Tony Elumelu Foundation for all they do, for all they've been doing for all this while. It's amazing that we have stuff like this that inspires and helps young entrepreneurs to actually, is giving them a platform to showcase themselves. So it's amazing, man. So I just want to say a big thank you to you guys. God bless you guys, and keep
We
doing what you
try, we
do. Starboy
try.
loves Tony Elumelu Foundation forever. Yeah, man.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Wiz, for taking the time to
Thanks
chat
for
with
having me.
us. I'm sorry?
Anytime, anytime. I
Okay,
said
great.
anytime.
And
I
we
do.
cannot wait to see the amazing project and to see Starboy Entertainment move from just entertainment to becoming a whole business empire. Like, we cannot wait to see that.
Thousand
Thank you
percent.
to
Real
all our
soon.
amazing followers for watching. For the people who have tuned in, be sure to follow us. I know most of you already follow Wizkid, but still follow him some more if you need to do that. Thank you so much, Wizkid. See you all next
All
week.
right. Thank you, Mama. Have a great day.
You
And
too.
God bless you, man. One love.